Old man fulfills childhood dream. Imagine holding onto a dream for more than 70 years. Decades of waiting, decades of hoping. Until finally, at nearly 80 years old, you say, "I'm going to do it." That's exactly what happened when one old man decided to chase the dream he had carried since childhood. And the way it all unfolded will absolutely blow your mind. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we share incredible, real-life stories that inspire you to dream bigger, live bolder, and never give up on what matters most. Today's story is one of my favorites, because it's not just about an old man finally checking something off his bucket list. It's about hope, patience, and proof that it's never too late to make your childhood dream come true. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what this man achieved, but you might just feel fired up to chase your own dream, no matter how big, how small, or how far away it feels right now. So stick around because you do not want to miss this. Our story begins in the 1940s, in a tiny rural town. A boy named Harris, let's call him Mr. Harris, was just 10 years old. Every afternoon after school, Harris would run to the open fields outside of town, lie on his back, and stare at the sky. Why? Because he was obsessed with airplanes. When he saw one soaring overhead, his imagination took flight. He didn't just want to see them. He wanted to be in one. Better yet, he wanted to fly one. He would draw airplanes in his school notebooks. He'd build little wooden models. He'd even stretch his arms out, running across the fields, pretending he was taking off. Flying wasn't just a hobby for him. It was his dream. But here's the twist. Dreams cost money. And Harris's family didn't have much of it. His dad worked long hours in a factory. His mom did laundry for neighbors to earn extra. Paying for flight lessons? Completely out of reach. So while other kids moved on to new hobbies, Harris held on to this one silently, keeping it tucked deep inside his heart. As Harris grew older, life started moving fast. He finished school, got a job, met the love of his life, got married, and had children. And like so many of us, he told himself, "One day when I have more time, when I have more money, when things calm down, I'll chase that dream." But time has a funny way of slipping through our fingers. Years turned into decades. He worked hard, provided for his family, and sacrificed his personal dreams so his kids could chase theirs. And yet, every single time a plane flew overhead, Harris would stop what he was doing, look up, and feel that little spark inside. He never said it out loud, but deep down, he was still that boy lying in the grass, staring at the sky. Fast forward many years later. Harris is now retired. His wife has sadly passed away. His children are grown with families of their own. For the first time in decades, his schedule is empty. His house is quiet. And one afternoon, while he's sitting outside, he hears the sound of an airplane engine above. He looks up, and something stirs inside him. That same childhood dream, untouched by time, comes rushing back. This time, though, there's no excuse. No kids to raise. No work deadlines. No more waiting. And in that moment, Harris makes a decision. I'm going to fly. Now picture this. A 78-year-old man walking into a flight school for the very first time. Can you imagine the reactions? Some instructors raised their eyebrows. Some chuckled. Some said, "Sir, do you realize how difficult this is?" And honestly, Harris was nervous too. He wondered, am I too old? Is this even possible? What if I fail? But here's where the story gets powerful. Instead of letting the doubts stop him, Harris used them as fuel. He thought, if not now, when? And so, he signed up for lessons. Training wasn't easy. Flying a plane isn't just about holding a joystick. It's about learning complex systems, weather patterns, navigation, safety checks, radio communication. For a man pushing 80, keeping up with all the technical knowledge was tough. But passion has a secret power. It makes you unstoppable. Every time Harris felt overwhelmed, he reminded himself, "This is my childhood dream. This is what I've waited for my whole life." He studied late into the night. He asked endless questions. He practiced every maneuver with determination. And slowly, flight by flight, hour by hour, his confidence grew. And then, it happened. One morning, his instructor looked at him and said, "Mr. Harris, you're ready. Today, you'll fly solo. Now let me paint this picture for you." A nearly 80-year-old man climbing into the cockpit of a small Cessna airplane. No instructor beside him. Just him, the controls, and the open sky. His hands shook. His heart pounded. But he took a deep breath, started the engine, and rolled down the runway. The plane gathered speed. The ground blurred. And then he lifted off. For the first time in nearly 7 decades, Mr. Harris was flying. Up above the clouds, looking down at the world below. He later described it as feeling like he was 10 years old again. Pure magic. Pure freedom. That day changed everything. Mr. Harris didn't just complete a flight, he proved something bigger. That dreams don't come with expiration dates. He became a local legend. His story spread across newspapers, social media, and even TV shows. Young people admired his persistence. Older people were inspired to dust off their own forgotten dreams. And Harris? He didn't stop. After that first solo flight, he kept flying. Not because he wanted fame or recognition, but because every time he sat in that cockpit, he was living the dream his younger self once thought was impossible. And here's the takeaway. Dreams don't have deadlines. It doesn't matter if you're 18, 38, or 88. If something matters to you, if it lights you up inside, you owe it to yourself to try. Sure, the road won't be easy. People might doubt you. You might even doubt yourself. But as Harris showed us, the only real way to fail is to stop trying. So what do you think? What's your childhood dream? And are you ready to start chasing it, no matter your age? Drop it in the comments, because I'd love to hear your story. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps more people see stories like this. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss another inspiring story. And hey, share this video with someone who needs a reminder that it's never too late to chase their dreams. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep dreaming, keep going, and one day you'll take flight too.